I like the name Skeleton Powder better.
Alright, last time on Dungeons and Dickheads. The party got back into town after watching the mayor's daughter get brutally sacrificed to summon some horrible demon. They chose to completely avoid the mayor, and they took a rest in a tavern after intimidating the owner into giving them free rooms. Then they woke up and they noticed that the sky, despite it being the middle of the day, was still dark, like it was some sort of a twilight, and they met an old man in the bar of the tavern who told them that he was the gravekeeper of the local graveyard and that he had just been attacked by skeletons inside the crypt, and he asked you to get him the key that led to his great grandfather's crypt, Lord Harold Griswold, who he said had some relation to this darkness event that he mentioned happened again 1,000 years ago when his great grandfather was alive. He also mentioned that I won't mention that. Then they went to the crypt and they looked at it for a long time before deciding to go inside, and then they immediately went back outside and broke into the old man's shack where they found nothing of use, and they really just invaded his privacy. So then they eventually went back into the crypt. In the first room, they found a couple skeletons, and they handled that situation really well, sneaking up into the right place and then killing them all very quickly. I don't think they suffered any damage. They found the key to the crypt of Gravekeeper Griswold's great grandfather, and went into the crypt. And inside the crypt, there was a large stone sarcophagus type deal, and 4 torches that were lit, despite no one being inside the room for a long time. They thought they would be clever and try to all turn the torches at the same time. I don't know what they expected, but the torches went out, and the horrible skeleton, rotting carcass of Lord Harold Griswold opened his own sarcophagus and came out and attacked them with a storm of bones. But then pretty much everyone got the best attack rolls they possibly could, and he died in one turn. But I should mention that Brandon, who finished him off, did a Hellfire Blast, which is like an AoE attack, and he hit everyone in the party as well.
Yeah.
For a lot of damage. And they've just left the crypt. Everyone in the party that was involved just left the crypt. They're back in the town of Little Tree.
Okay, I say, hey guys, remember that shack? Let's go back to it
And
fuck around.
Oh yeah.
The old man.
You think maybe you should head back into town and find your friends, just so they can talk too?
I go to the town square.
Okay, everyone's in the town square. Everyone that was
I go
the
to the
first
town.
adventure is hanging out.
I come from my home where I was tending to my mother's bed sores.
Beautiful.
I come in and say, hey guys, what have you been up to?
Yeah, everyone's hanging out in the town square. Everyone's having a good time.
I say, yo, Patrick, let's get a beer. Oh, sorry.
Who the fuck is Patrick, I say?
Gandalf.
You can still hear, I should mention, from the town square, you can still hear the mayor sobbing in his house.
Sorry, Ganymede.
Can I do an athletics check to
Yes, that's Mr. Ganymede to you.
I like doing athletics
What's up
check
with the
to
mayor?
twirl my spine staff like a baton
And what? For what reason?
to show off my cool spine.
No, we went over this, Kevin. You
Hold
stop
on.
doing things just to do them. Like, there's got to be a purpose.
Hold on.
Hey, did anyone tell the mayor that his daughter's dead?
No, but I have an idea.
Dude, you missed it. We avoided him.
Sweet.
Celine torched the living shit out of us not 5 seconds ago. So why don't we go in now and we can pretend it was some long, arduous fight and we all almost died.
Can we go tell him?
And his daughter just
already talked
barely
to him.
died. We were this close, and then she just barely died.
Yeah, I mean,
It was so shitty.
yeah.
We'll sound like huge heroes. That's a really good idea.
All right, I go.
It's been a while. Keeping in mind, he sent you out at midnight, like the night before, and it's now like noon.
So
knock
I
on
had
the
to get my
mayor's door.
carriage back from him. So I already talked to him.
Oh,
This is
no,
awkward.
no. When you came back, it was obvious that he was so distraught that he had not even listened to your request, and it just left him out on the street.
All right.
Yeah,
Then I was just in the town square selling stuff.
yeah. You were. Yeah. Good idea.
My character says the master artificer, the artificer, and I'm enchanting weapons for lots of gold.
No, you're selling weapons that
Well, trying.
you discovered that were enchanted by a magical grand
Yeah.
wizard warlock, someone far more
Yes.
powerful than a master artificer.
All right, I go knock on the mayor's door.
All right,
I follow.
yeah, you do so, but the crying seems so loud that he didn't even hear you.
All right, I give up.
All right.
Is the
We tried everybody.
can I try the door?
Yeah, you try the door and it's open. He clearly doesn't care much for his own
Okay.
life anymore.
I just walk right in.
Okay, all right.
Like,
Yeah,
Can I also walk in and look?
All right, I walk in.
yeah. The whole party walks in just to make things easy. This is the drawback of having 7 players or whatever. Everyone walks in.
excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
About that reward.
Is that really what you say?
No.
Yeah, he's like on the couch. He's crying.
I kind of go up to him and like
Can I
kind of like tap him on the shoulder.
And he looks up and for a second, like he looks you in the eyes and he just goes back to sobbing. Like he sees that you've returned and he knows that his daughter would be there if you guys had succeeded.
I say a little bit
Right.
louder. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
And he looks up and he says, "What do you want? What do you want from me?"
I've got news regarding your daughter's rescue.
She's dead. I already know. I sent another group out in the morning. You guys never came back. They found her body.
It was a real hard fought battle. There were flames and stuff everywhere.
That's why I'm fucking burnt to
But,
a crisp.
We couldn't save her.
Why wouldn't
I'm
you
very
come
sorry
back
for
and
your
tell
loss.
me? Why?
Well, I personally had to go tend to my sick, dying,
Okay,
or maybe
so-
just sick mother. I
While
don't know what these guys' excuses are.
while
was
he's
thinking-
talking to the mayor, I gather everyone and put up a vote to put him out of his misery.
Okay.
I
Does the mayor appear to notice that this is going on?
No.
No.
Okay.
You think he notices anything right now?
Vulnerable, rich, powerful man. I don't think we should be killing him. We can still use him.
Well, the town's not that big. He makes it seem like he's more powerful than he is. He wears like a
He
top
got
hat, like a
2,000
suit,
gold.
but like
Okay.
at the end of the day, he's in charge of like 35 people.
Hey, he does
we were
have that
to-
expensive alcohol cellar.
If we were to eat the mayor, would we gain diplomacy stats?
Eat
God.
eats the mayor.
Okay, so
No.
Mr. Mayor, I'm mostly just trying to keep him busy by talking to him at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Suggest that we look for things to steal.
I'm trying to distract the mayor.
I'm gonna take a look at the map. How central is Little Tree? Okay, it's pretty central, so we're probably gonna have to come back
Whoa,
through
whoa,
here
whoa, whoa.
at
You
times.
don't have a map. I'm the one with the map.
Oh well.
Wait, there's a map?
Oh my god! What?
Now look, Mr. Mayor,
Oh, right.
I'm gonna need to conduct a brief debriefing on you, with you. Do you know of anyone who might wanted to have do this to your daughter?
No. No. Everyone loved Sarah. Little Sarah. Little
Did you have
Sarah. He goes back into sobbing hysterically.
Okay, I slap his face.
Okay, yeah.
Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, that snaps him out of it.
We're trying to help you out.
He's still doing like a little like. he's still doing one of those.
Yeah.
Was there anything special about your daughter, sir? Any special gifts or powers you had?
No, she was just a regular little girl.
Who was her mother?
My wife. She died several years ago. This isn't important.
How did she die?
Damn, that's fucked.
She died of cancer. Just regular old cancer, nothing special. She wasn't.
Are you sure it wasn't
She wasn't an elf or anything. Nothing.
They knew about cancer in this town?
Yeah, wait, what?
Sure.
So do you want to have a drink about it? I can go down to the cellar, grab some of the good stuff, and we can just cry about it together.
My ears perk up.
That sounds good.
He says,
yeah.
I prefer to be left alone right now.
Nah.
Please
go
leave.
to the
Please
cellar and
leave
grab
my house.
I tell the mayor that after a bad breakup, I always drink myself into oblivion, and he should
Okay.
too.
Now, Mr. Mayor, I know that this may seem callous, but thing is, we tried really hard, and well, we were all just wondering about the reward.
Okay, so this is a diplomacy check for sure.
Yep. Okay.
I'd consider it almost a bluff check because you didn't try that hard.
And we didn't complete the mission.
No. This is like a you have to. I'll tell you the number. You have to get like a.
Yeah, I tried really hard. I saved Juan's ass.
This is like a 25 diplomacy check.
Okay.
I just rolled a 14.
Okay. Yeah, my bonus is 9.
Oh shit!
No, not. No, my modifier is only. Oh yeah, it's 9.
No, it's your bonus. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He says, well, money isn't all that important to me anymore. You didn't save her, but I suppose I could give you half of the money that you intimidated me to double of the money. So he hands out 500 gold. He gives you 500 gold.
No, we all leave.
Is this split between all of them?
Yeah.
I divide it evenly among the party. I'm assuming he gives it to me.
Yeah, he gives it to you. Yeah, okay, all right. You're winning.
I asked for half of the
2,
whiskey
3, 4,
that I was
5,
promised.
6, 7. He never promised you any whiskey. You just found out that he was hiding some whiskey.
Everyone gets 71.4.
Shit. I asked if I can have some of the whiskey.
He says no. Isn't 500 gold enough for literally not helping my daughter?
Well, I guess we should leave you be.
What's the conversion from gold to silver or something? Can we split it up so we actually so it is?
Yeah, it's
71.4?
well, no,
Dude,
you
it's
can't
so much.
split up gold. Like you can't.
It's just take 71. It's
Oh,
Just take 71. You can keep the other 7 or something. Well, if you ever need another quest done, if you have another daughter or something, we'll be in touch.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
sorry.
He goes back to sobbing
Alright, we
heavily.
should bring him back a hooker sometime.
And
Okay.
you guys remember that you have the key that the old man in the tavern requested.
There was a key on the final skeleton.
No, it was the same key that opened the.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
All right, let's
we go over there, guys.
Yeah, I go visit old Coot.
Yeah, I go
Whatever
over
his name
there.
is.
Okay, everyone enters the tavern. He's right where he was because it's only been an hour or two. Still sort of like trembling and shaking back and forth and muttering to himself. And he's a crazy guy. He's a crazy
I buy him a drink and we
Okay.
engage in a conversation.
Yeah, that cost you 20 silver.
20 silver,
Oh no, sorry, 2 silver.
2 silver.
2 silver.
How many silver?
But you don't have any silver pieces, I know for a fact. So you hand the bartender 1 gold, and he looks at you with wide eyes and he says, "Oh, thank you, sir."
Oh,
drinks for everyone. Then he gives drinks. He passes out drinks to everybody in the room.
Oh, dope.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thanks for the beer. I would like
Comes
to
the
consume this
money.
beer.
All right, so I use my diplomacy.
I should mention maybe one of the people that actually talked to this guy before should talk to him, just to not confuse him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little scraggly. I go up to him and I say, "Yo, old guy, we got your key."
He says, "Oh, the key! You really did it! What happened to the skeletons?"
The skeletons?
Yes, the skeletons. Were they still there?
I don't
We
know
didn't
what
see
you're
any
talking about.
skeletons.
Okay,
Are we gonna gaslight him? I'm down.
so you're doing a bluff check? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter what your bluff score is. He goes, "Really? Well, then maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was just a freak accident. Anyway, thank you for giving me the key. Whatever you want to know, I'll tell you."
Wait,
Ask
what
him about
was
what
an
the key's
accident?
for.
When he says maybe like he was referring to the fact that he said 1,000 years ago it got dark and blah blah blah. This reminds me of when my great grandfather was around. And so the fact that the skeletons weren't there made him think that maybe that wasn't the case. That's
what
all.
happened when there were skeletons?
He says, "All right, I'll tell you all I know, but it's a long traveled story down from many generations. I don't know. A few details remain. My great grandfather, Lord Harold Griswold, was the founder of Little Tree and the champion of the region. But one day, a demon lord, the son of Asmodeus, named Asmodeon. How creative.
Medion?
He showed up in the region. We don't know how, and my grandfather had to defeat him. He was summoning the dead, demons, and really just fucking the whole place up real bad. It seemed like he just wanted to just eliminate all life in the whole world.
I'm continuously drinking throughout this story.
The weapon that he was buried with was very useful to him. He said that it did double damage to the to the undead, but that it was only filled with 100 charges, and he left it after using 90 charges.
God damn it!
So that means you have 9 charges after killing one of the asleep skeletons in the crypt.
Oh, worth it.
So, who has a arcane site?
Well, no, I mean, I just told you. You don't have to do an Arcana check on it. I just told you what it does. It does double damage against the undead. It's got 9 charges on it. After that, it becomes a regular hammer. But wait, he's not done with his speech. He's got important information. He says, I don't know much about how he defeated him, but all I know is he needed the elves' help. Yes, I'm talking about the elves from Vivat Halas, the giant tree to the northwest.
Is John part elf or Fan part elf too?
Nah, I'm a satyr.
No, but he does speak Elven.
Okay. Okay. So big tree. Wait, we got a map. Okay, I see it, and it's called
Vivat Halas.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so the elves want to help us kick that guy's ass. I asked him if there's any way to recharge the hammer that he might know about.
No, I don't know anything about that. I've never wielded it myself. He's been buried with it, and he is still buried with it, and he'll always be buried with it. It's weird that you should ask, actually.
No, it's not. All right.
Can I use an Arcana check to see if I can do any ritual casting to improve the charges on it?
Whoa, what?
Are we just gonna whip out the hammer right?
Like, yeah, okay. The skill check on this is 55. So
okay.
Jesus.
Ooh, you got an 8. I don't know.
All right. Let me check my modifier for
I don't know what your modifier is.
61, right?
47.
9's pretty good.
It is pretty good, but this is an ancient artifact, and you.
All right, I roll history.
Okay.
And streetwise and thievery. I think if I add those 5 skills,
Yeah, you rolled history.
I can do it.
You know that it was. You recognize this as the weapon that was wielded by Lord Harold Griswold when he defeated the demon Asmodeus.
Nice.
All right. So I asked the old coot if he needs anything else.
He says, "Nope, that's all."
I'd like to hand him 1 gold.
Although someone left my shack door open after leaving a note, and all of my shovels got weathered. They got so weathered, I don't think I can use them anymore, and I really love those shovels. So if you find any nice shovels, bring them to me.
Fuck.
I made it so clear. I said you go into the house, you open the door, you go into the shack, you leave a note, you leave the house.
No, I thought Sam said he closed it.
Yeah, Sam definitely said he closed it.
I think he said that the first time. I don't think he said that.
No, he said when we leave, we closed it.
All right, well, maybe I was talking over him. All right, well then.
He went back to.
Well, then forget it. That whole comedic bit that was hella funny and got everyone involved, that didn't happen. It never happened.
No, the shovels.
All right, no, you
retroactively saved the
you get the feeling that the planned out dungeon is maybe towards the tree.
Let's go to the tree.
Yeah, I chug my flagon of ale, and then I sling Jock Daniels over my shoulder.
Wait, athletics check. Oh yeah, you do it. You do it. You got him on your shoulder.
Yeah, boy.
Can I do a perception check for slampy tramps in the bar?
Okay. What's your perception?
7.
Yeah, there's a slampy tramp in the corner, the other corner.
All right, guys, let's head out for that tree. And
I don't know what
Yeah, you got 2 there.
I don't know what slampy means at all. I don't know what does slampy mean.
Yeah, they're
Yellow
slam.
fever.
They're willing to. They're down to slam.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
say no more.
Slamp.
Say no more.
Jam.
I sidle up to the slampy tramp and say, "What's going on?"
Oh God, don't make me do this.
This is why I'm here.
Says, oh, hey there, that free beer that I got from the bartender was so good. I'd like another one. I'm from the south. No, I'm from the south.
Yeah, you can have the rest of mine.
Oh,
Thank you
kindly. Oh, and he drinks it up.
So hey, you want to come to this tree with me? I hear there's lots of Vadion music.
Wait.
He says, I might just be a slampy tramp, but it kind of seems like you're wasting everyone's fucking time.
All right. I use my perception to check if it's a prostitute.
No, you don't. I know what I said before, but fuck it.
I say, all right, have a nice evening.
I just don't want people to have to stay up till midnight. Like, just.
I eagerly head.
Oh no, I wanted to
tree.
hire her to carry our gear.
Because I'm a satyr, and satyrs look up to elves, so I'm really excited to meet one.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Now.
That's nice. That enhances the story a little bit. That's great. I intended that. And yeah, so you see a path that's leading towards the. Oh, you all exit the tavern. You see a path that's it's not a road by any means, but it's a path that leads up towards the mountain range that obscures the tree.
Wait, can we like restock on shit?
Yeah. You guys can still do stuff as long as
I
there's
thought
a meeting.
Jock and I already ran off.
Did you?
I mean, you put me on your back, and you left the tavern.
All right, well, we're still outside.
Can I actually do a streetwise check to see how much I think a health potion would cost?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Like a general store.
Wait, John.
Oh god, that's so weird.
Hold on. I
I have 2 streetwise.
gotta Google. I gotta Google something real quick. Oh shit.
Boobs.
Because I can brew one for 75 gold.
For how much gold?
I can brew one for 75.
75?
Yeah, which sounds like a lot.
Yeah, okay, I'll do a streetwise check.
Soda, like went up my.
Okay, yeah, you realize that health potions around here probably cost 70 gold.
Okay.
But you don't think that there's a large supply, maybe just one.
I'm gonna search out that one wherever my nose takes me.
You go to the general store that people went to last time, where they confused him by both intimidating him and diplomacying him and just anything.
Alright, well,
He's still, even though that was hours ago, he still looks perplexed as you walk in.
I wasn't there for that, so I just say,
Yeah.
howdy, stranger.
And he says,
How about one of them fine potions?
Oh, okay. A healing potion, is it? All right. Well, that'll be 70 gold. Remember, I'm an old man with frail bones. That was my description. That's why I sound like this.
Okay.
Wait, now it sounds like you're trying to tell him to fuck him up, whereas last time you told us to leave him alone.
No, I just want to establish my character again.
I think we should fuck him up.
You buy the potion. You hand the man his gold. He smiles.
Yeah, sure.
Armor and weapons and shit.
I buy.
Yeah, this
I
guy
do that.
doesn't have anything cool. We asked last time, and he just had a map, and he charged us like.
He was all like, I don't know about those newfangled magic items. I don't have any of those.
Can we bluff check or intimidate him or something?
For what? No, let's just.
Please,
No, I already
please don't.
asked him. Yeah, I already.
They tried it all. Nothing gets
they
past
tried it
these
all?
guys.
Yeah, despite his failed bones, he's not having it.
We set fire to his building up on the outside, sneakily.
Can the carriage carry the whole party?
No. It's also filled with a lot of not useful items that you can't ever use.
All right. Cyril
So leave
and
it behind.
I take Cyril, or I'm sorry, Jock, and we head for the tree.
I believe you picked Surreal over me.
Okay, yeah.
He was the original.
There's no
don't
character
have my
named
beer.
Surreal, so it doesn't matter.
I said
remember what
Jock.
Surreal-
Yeah, I know, but Kevin said surreal, like a real.
But it's real. What's the
shit
character name?
word.
Jock Daniels.
Okay. Patrick, your name?
Ganymede Giralbold.
I'm just gonna put this in the D&D's nut chat real quick.
Yeah, can you just like put all the names?
I mean, normally we put in the names once we set up a attack order. So if we got to the dungeon,
Yeah, if you guys ever made it to the dungeon.
All right.
Oh, I think we're
I
headed
say,
there,
guys,
right?
let's go to the dungeon.
All right,
they-
is everyone wants to head up towards the?
Yeah.
Okay,
To
yeah,
the
you do
mountain.
that. You do that. And okay, I guess the next thing comes from me, right? So it's a long walk. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a couple hours, and by the time you get there, it's kind of getting dark.
So it was already night.
No, well, oh right, okay, yeah, good point. No, it's always been dark, but the thing is, it still gets darker when it turns to nighttime. Because daytime is like kind of like a dusk. Like it still sort of seems like there might be a sun like beyond the horizon that you can't see. There's like a little bit of light streaming in. But then when it turns to nighttime, it does get a little darker. So it's starting to get a little bit darker. Good catch.
Could we set up camp?
No, because what you come across, it's a large range of mountains that they are too steep for you to possibly pass. But at the base of the mountains where the trail meets them is a large, fancifully designed stone door with writing upon it.
I pee on the door.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bladder check. Yeah, you get out a pretty decent sprinkle.
My character gets really upset over the disrespect to the elves.
Okay, are you gonna go to bed after that?
Yeah, who's going to bed?
Taylor said he had to open tomorrow.
Oh shit,
yeah,
Taylor's
we
got to
turn on
open.
push to talk. you two, both of you.
Alright.
That's what I'm talking to. You guys need to turn on push to talk so we can't hear Chew.
So we're at the elf door to the tree now.
Whoa, I never said it was an elf door.
Me?
Whoa.
Can I look
Oh.
at the writing that's on the door?
You sure can, and because
once I'm done with this, I wasn't.
can someone?
What the fuck? Yeah, you
Give me one second.
Shut
I-
him up!
Wait, is he really great? You serious?
How do I do voice?
Okay, are we gonna do this
It's
then?
in settings.
This is compelling, I think.
Right there.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Wait, so
Hello?
Wait.
Jock
Yeah.
peed on the door while he was on my shoulder.
No, you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. He lifted his legs up so they were like vertical, right? Because his front half is like dangling down, like over your shoulder, by your head. But then his
Yeah.
back half, so you've turned around with your back to the door, and he's lifted his legs up and pulled his pants up.
Does this work?
And
Did
that's
he dribble any on me?
Yeah, it's working, Pat.
yeah, a little bit.
Racist jock.
All right, I throw Jock at the nearest tree.
Okay, that's
Like-
it's an
Yeah,
athletics
what was
check.
happening with me looking at the door writing?
Oh, right. Yeah, you look at the door writing, and because you speak and read Elvish, you can actually read it, unlike everyone else. It appears to be a riddle, and it reads, "What is harder to catch the faster you run?" In Elvish, obviously, so that's a rough translation.
Interesting. The door seems to say.
What is harder to catch the faster you run?
What is harder to catch the faster you run?
Or no,
I'm going to go ahead and do a riddle check for your breath.
So there's no such thing as a riddle check.
I call Gandalf a nerd.
Yeah, but can I? Was that the right answer though?
Well, like Maybe, but you can't just think it.
I breathe on the door.
Just say in
I
Elvish.
say in Elvish, in the door's general direction, your breath.
Hey! It opens!
Whatever that.
It
Say that
opens!
in Elvish.
Magically! It opens!
Hey guys, look, the door's open.
A dark passageway lies in front of you. It is, it's
How
what?
dark? Would you say it's darker than low light?
I'd say it's right about low light.
All right, I'm gonna give.
I've got vision in low light. Can I check to see if I can see anything?
Yeah, you
Wait, no,
you don't see anything because it's
I
a
can
twisting.
transform to a cockroach.
It's a twisting corridor, so you can't see like into a room or
Okay.
anything. It's only wide enough for one person each, so you should choose the order that you're gonna go in.
Let me go first
Okay.
because let me go first because I can turn to a cockroach. I have excellent sense at night or in dark places.
I don't think that's actually a part of that ability.
Well, I just turn to a cockroach, but I don't have any cockroach like abilities.
Well, I don't know. What are so like if
You
someone,
can survive like a nuclear.
Yeah, like that's the ability that I think of. I don't think cockroaches' eyesight suck dick. You certainly wouldn't be able to.
No, but
You wouldn't be able to see
they have
anything.
sensors, but
Yeah,
they
you got-
don't need to.
Yeah, you got a little. Okay.
You have the ability to be gross.
So yeah, you can walk up to an enemy and feel them with your feelers and be like, "Yup, that's a bad
Yeah,
guy,"
boy.
which doesn't
Welcome
seem
a big
useful to me.
cockroach.
I mean, I
can
think
also
fall on the
I think maybe you
wall.
overestimate the
Yeah.
power of cockroaches. I think most of their ability comes from their last ability.
All right, we recall that I entered the crypt first last time,
And things
we
went pretty
didn't
well.
Take any damage.
Yeah.
So I offer that up as a plan. I volunteer to go first, but I'm also open to hearing if someone else has a rationale for being the front line.
Does
I wanna
anyone
be-
else have vision in low light?
I also have a candle I can put on.
I don't know. Do dragons see good in the dark?
Not really.
I think we should send Gandalf first because of the low light thing. I'll go behind him.
That sounds good to me. I'll take point.
I'll take third.
Are there
Okay,
any
wait,
like
who's Gandalf?
barbarian?
Patrick.
Okay,
I don't remember.
Ganymede.
Okay.
Ganymede.
He goes
I
first, then
offer-
Juan.
Yeah,
Okay, then who?
and then
Me.
Celine follows
Celine. Okay,
next.
who's next?
Fan.
Me?
Fan. Okay, Fan, and then George.
Yeah.
Ganymede.
John's
I offer to enchant your weapon for 20 gold.
Wait, Jock is on my back, so does that mean he's coming with me,
You
right?
threw Jog at a tree.
We didn't do the check for it.
I did a check. You threw him at the tree.
All right, okay. Okay,
He's,
so
he's coming
I-
in after George because I'm writing this down. We're not going to reorder this. It's not
Okay,
too
and
important.
then
Who's last?
Nick. This is what I have.
Nicole. All right. Sorry, Kevin. You ended up being last.
Uh-huh.
Not my choice.
Actually, Nick is probably gonna go step outside real quick for personal things, and he'll be back in about half an hour.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Nick goes to whack off.
Nick is waiting out. He says, "I'll guard the entrance. You guys go
But
in.
also whack off.
I gotta whack off real quick."
Nick says, "I'll guard the entrance."
Got a squanch.
Sam, why do you sound really far away now?
Does this fix it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you got that order. Any way that you want to enter specifically, or
Is who's Ganymede?
Ganymede is Patrick.
Oh, so he just left.
No, Kevin just left.
Oh, okay. Ganymede, I can enchant your weapon. It's one of my powers as an artificer. For 20 gold,
Gold pieces.
you'll never miss
20 gold,
ever.
20 gold pieces. Wow, that's really.
It can save
charitable
your
of you.
life.
Yeah. I'm
I'm getting some
actually,
sketchy vibes from Fan.
I'm kind of more of an unarmed class, is the thing.
Okay, one.
He's got a quarterstaff. You see it because he's holding it.
One gold piece.
I don't know. The fact that Fan's trying to do nice things for us just for no reason rubs me the wrong way.
I mean, it's not nice. I'm charging you gold.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
how about
but
I'll
like-
do it for? How about I'll do it for free?
I'll pass.
Then
All right.
I pass as well.
What if I tell you the ability's name is Scourging Weapon? Yeah. that
Well, we
sounds
don't
good.
even know what we're fighting yet.
All right,
so
I'll
that
take you up
sounds-
on it.
I
20 gold.
It's an elven tunnel. You're fighting elves. Duh.
I enchant it.
The scourge doesn't sound great.
And
you're not
now
fighting
there's,
elves.
there's a marker on it, and you can use it for a bonus.
All right,
which you don't need.
I mentioned to Ganymede that I have how we started our last fight was I kind of snuck my way in, kind of behind the ranks, and then we started combat from multiple directions rather than just being funneling out of one corridor. I ask if he has any abilities or skills that might lend to distractions and or stealth.
Not really. No.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, then we keep going, I guess.
Okay, alright. Is there any particular way that you want to proceed, or just waltz right on up? Or?
Slowly and carefully, probably, with
Yes.
Ganymede's night vision eyes going
That's
strong.
that's what I would like to do.
Okay.
Sort of slowly go in and look for things along the way. You know, anything that might be of a passive perception sort of interest.
I think what you want to do is do a stealth check to enter the room.
Sure.
That's
All
I
right,
guess
so we're
that's
at a room.
there's a bit of a spoiler. There's a room coming up. But yeah, there's a room coming up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
I just would recommend if you ever enter like a tunnel, is probably best just to have the person leading do a stealth check and sort of scout things out.
I would like to do that.
All right. What's your stealth?
Give me 1 second. Four.
4. Okay. Yeah. You pretty sneaky. I mean, you're a half elf, so that helps because you're very light. If people tune into my stream, I'll bring up the map of what you guys see as you enter the room. Okay. Yeah, so there's Ganymede and One Day Ocho right behind him. Ganymede is sort of peeking out, and he sees a large rectangular room. In the middle is it appears to be an old elven sort of storage area that has clearly been overrun by goblins. In the middle is a fire with 4 goblins surrounding it, all looking at the fire and warming their hands. And in one of the corners there are just a pile of remains of barrels, and there appear to be 3 intact barrels remaining. And there's a goblin that looks a little bit different than the other 4 goblins, and he's rummaging through one of those 3 last barrels.
No.
On the far wall, there's a hole where it appears these goblins have managed to tunnel into this room. So there's sort of like rubble around the hole, and then like a small hole, probably about 3.5 feet tall. And then to the right of that, in the far corner of the room, is another elven door similar to the one that you just entered.
Okay. What size are goblins?
Goblins are like medium small. They're like 3.5 feet tall. They're pretty similar to, I would say, like a halfling.
Okay, so if just hypothetically there was someone who could take the appearance of a medium humanoid,
Yeah. That's exactly
hypothetically
it.
that would be among.
Yeah, they're medium. They're definitely medium.
Could we like blow up their fire and then like they blow up, just like Lord of the Rings, whatever that game was called?
Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah. Has anyone got anything like that? Blow up a fire?
I do not. I just push people pretty much.
Oh, I could push some guys
I can
into the
push
fire,
people.
or I could pull guys into the fire.
Yeah, I don't. No one has any like explosive crap, do they? So I don't know. I kind of just want to start using my ability, so I'm gonna just. You all know I'm a changeling. I'm gonna propose that I change into a goblin and try and kind of go in there. I don't know.
Goblin?
What's that?
Do you speak Goblin?
Is that a language?
Yeah. Or no,
Yeah.
it's what is it? It's I don't remember what it is. There's a language that encapsulates goblins. Let me look it up.
Okay, and I probably don't
Maybe
speak it.
Orcish.
I'm probably gonna need to get out of the way here first, right? Either go sneak in, or can I exchange places with someone else?
I could.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys. It's like you guys can sneak past each other. You could rearrange if
Okay.
you wanted to.
But I don't know how helpful it's going to be if I can't speak.
Oh yeah, Goblin that's just a language. Goblin.
You could just remain pretty quiet.
Doesn't someone
They
speak
probably
Goblin?
speak Common as well.
I'm almost certain that someone speaks Goblin.
I haven't. I get a free language from something that I haven't allocated yet.
Okay.
Where are languages?
Let me.
I don't think I speak anything.
Just being a half elf, I can speak Common, Elvish, and one other language. And I never chose the other language.
Okay.
How does the party feel about that? Do you think it's possible for Hayden to change into a goblin and I can like throw my voice?
You could do like a history check on goblins and just find out what kind of demeanors they have.
You could teach
Let's
Hayden
do that,
Goblin
yeah,
real
'cause-
quick.
All right,
I
I'll
don't
do
know
that.
how
I got a
rowdy they're
9.
gonna be.
I got a 9 history, so I'll do a history check.
Okay.
On
Yeah, you
Wait, so
recall
are we
that goblins
discussing-
have never been particularly friendly with human friends, and typically speaking their language is not alone enough to be on friendly terms with them. They rarely talk to people that aren't goblins themselves in a friendly, non-threatening manner.
Does the history check
That's racist.
encapsulate their own talkativeness?
What do you mean?
Like,
that
are
would
they?
be a different check. On these specific goblins, you need to do a
Yeah,
different.
goblins have personalities. Come on,
You could do an insight or
like
something.
whales don't really talk much.
you racist. I know several
Okay.
whales that love to talk.
So here's the deal: I can turn into a goblin, but the thing is, this room doesn't really have a lot of like props for me to set up. I feel like if I go in and get caught or like start something, like
It looks like maybe there were a lot of props in the past, but they were all barrels and they have been destroyed for their contents.
Dude,
So,
that's so whack.
part of me wants to just run in and lunge the first guy into the fire.
Let's just surprise them. Surprise attack. I'll run in.
I suggest that we fake being a prisoner, and we have him bring us in, and then we surprise attack with a code word that we set beforehand.
Oh, so
Wait.
I transform and bring someone in.
Yeah.
Well, what can I do a history or nature check on goblins to see like how big of a hordes do they usually hang out in, or will they know every goblin that they hang out with? Does that make sense?
No, I don't think that's a nature check.
Or
I
would
think
be
that would have been involved in Brandon's history check. So yeah, I mean, you know that they run around in hordes, like
okay, large
like
ones.
like at least like 10 to 10.
Okay,
I mean, sometimes
But-
they
so then
reach
they would
sizes
know-
of hundreds, but the minimum is 10.
All right, I'm kind of about the just go in here. We outnumber them. I think if I
Yeah.
make the first attack, I can shove one into the fire and at least have one disabled for a bit.
I
Okay.
can
Do you
the same
want me to go in and fan out, or just go straight up for an attack on one?
So I'm forgetting the description of the barrel goblin. If he looked any different, I feel like he might be
He looked smaller and less heavily armored.
okay.
We
So maybe
should,
we could like make him our pet. So let's just kill the other guys.
but let's not let that guy run away. Oftentimes they're like goblin tunnels and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So someone should go and block that tunnel.
What's the size of the room?
I mean, you can see.
Like how many move actions
Uh,
from one side to the other?
I mean, if you've got a move of 6, you can make it from one corner to the other in a move.
Okay, let's have someone who's not good at pushing people rush straight for the tunnel.
Yeah.
Exit.
Who's not good at pushing people?
Yeah.
Because we want the pushing people for the fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Patrick's in the front, right, and he's fairly tanky, so maybe he.
Yeah,
should
I've
go
got
first.
I've got a move of 6, so I can do that.
Why don't we?
Alright, let's do
Why don't
that.
we have Cockroach Man go fill the hole? Right? He'd be
Straight
like-
fill it up with cockroaches.
Well,
Wait,
no,
isn't
he could
Kevin
just go
outside?
like. Oh yeah, damn. Damn. Okay, so, George and myself are not going in the hole just because we have pushing abilities. Does
I
someone
also
have
do.
range?
I've got 6, and I've got an at will. That's like a 2x2 close blast. So if I go over to where, what's the thing over on the center right? Is that like?
That's like
That's
the
a tunnel.
tunnel with the rubble. sort of sprawled into the
So
room.
what I'm thinking is if we let the small goblin go, he's gonna like alert backup, and we would ruin our stealth chance for another room.
So I have a divine challenge, which means I could target him and mark him, and if he doesn't attack me, he'll take damage every turn until he attacks me.
I like that. Is that an at
Okay.
will?
That's an at will, yeah.
So
Do
let's
it.
see.
And it's apparently just a mark, and it a close burst 5, which means I could get anyone in the room. I can mark anyone.
So then, do we want to block the tunnel, or would he die just going through the tunnel?
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know how much health he has.
I might as well go over and block the tunnel just because, like, just why not? Because I
Yeah.
can move over there, and
Let's
then
do
I
that.
can use. So my at will is like a close blast 2, and any enemy that I can see in the blast as I'm doing that, I can attack them, and I move speed +2 for the movement action.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
So why don't I just do that first?
Okay. And
So,
if
so on
we
a count of 3, let's
Yeah,
charge to our respective positions.
okay, let's storm the front.
Okay,
yeah.
so everyone's on the same page. We're all gonna make an attack when Ganymede makes his move. Ganymede, you're running across like the top wall and then sort of in between the barrel goblin and the other goblins to get in front of the tunnel, right? Okay.
Correct.
You
Nope.
you do that and you're standing in front of the tunnel. Yep.
Okay.
The
Fire away.
The goblins have noticed and they've turned towards you now.
Ooh.
Hello.
This could be good.
Okay.
Who's next in line?
No, it's still Patrick's
Well,
or
he's
still
still attack, right?
whoever's turn.
So is that if I use my attack, is that one goblin in there? 2x2.
It's a 2x2, so you could either get. I mean,
Close
is it a close blast? Yeah, you can get the barrel goblin just on the edge of that. Yeah.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. Yeah. What's that against?
Let me see. That is dexterity versus reflex.
Okay. Ooh, it's a good roll. Yeah, even though this guy's got a good, this guy seems nimble, but you hit him with whatever it is. Describe the attack.
1d8 plus dex modifier.
Well, but what's the attack? Let's get the flavor in there.
Oh, I streak across the battlefield, then channel a multiple assault against foes that thought themselves out of my reach.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's sick. All right, 1d8 plus
Dexterity.
Okay, what's your dexterity? Sorry, I have this written down.
One second.
Where did I put my book? Oh, here it is. Your dexterity is 4. Okay, so you do 5 damage to the goblin. It's not much, but it's something.
Who's next?
Okay, probably me. Let's see. So I could run in and push that guy into the fire. I don't know if we want to do the note thing first, or Sarah wants to go like poison the other goblin or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I should just go push the dude.
Well, it's
go
turn
ahead.
order, right?
Yeah, so next in line is Juan. It's Juan.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna run in. I'm going to pull out my greatsword, which is +3, and then I'm going to aggressive lunge. The goblin
Top
in
left.
the top left. Aggressive lunge is strength versus AC. On hit, 1W plus strength modifier damage.
Okay, yeah, you hit him for sure.
And the greatsword is 1d10.
1d10 plus strength, which
Strength
is
versus AC.
Which is what's your
My
strength?
strength bonus. Oh, shit. My strength ability modifier is 4.
Okay, so you do 8 damage of that regular damage, and he falls into the flames, taking an extra 2 and catching himself on fire.
Okay, and then I would be in the space where he is now.
Okay, yeah. Let me get that down for you. Actually, I need to turn on extras again. Okay. Yeah, so he's in the fire. You're now standing around the fire with the other goblins, like you're good chums. This has happened too fast, so they're still looking at Geribald.
Geribald.
Whatever his name is, Ganymede. Sorry.
And I spit on the goblin to the left as my minor action.
Okay, like the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do that. Next up is Celine. Next up is Celine.
Oh yeah, I push talk as well. Yeah. Yeah. So I walk into the room. I strut my stuff, gaining my as I walk into the room, I'll probably be getting um my Misty Step, which will make me or Shadow Walk, which will turn me into a shadow. But I'll head over to the not the guy that's. Oh yeah, no, I'll go for the guy that's on fire. So I'll kind of go to the middle left of the room there
Okay. Yeah.
and aim at the guy that's currently on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire. All right.
I'll put a Warlock's Curse on him, giving me a 1d6 to my damage roll, and then I'll use my I'll summon a torrent of fire and shoot my Eldritch Blast at him.
Nice. So it's charisma
Which is,
versus reflex.
Charisma's
I happen to
reflex.
know.
Yep.
Please don't miss.
Yeah, you miss. It's not quite bad enough to hit Juan, but
Okay.
it's close. Oh, it's close.
Oh, is it close enough to hit
No.
any of the
No.
so completely miss all of the other?
It goes to
people
the
around him as
left
well?
of Juan. Like it's real far off.
I
So, am I up, Fan?
Next is Fan. Yep. I thought you were calling me Fam, which was kind of weird.
Thanks, Fan.
My up, Fam.
Minor action. I'm gonna use a perception check.
Okay.
What I'm gonna check for is how the goblin reacted to the Eldritch Blast versus how the other goblin's armor held against Jock's attack. I kind of want to see, are they like better armored or are they better at like dodging things?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a perfect check, and the Eldritch Blast was so far off that you have no idea. Like you didn't have to dodge it or anything.
Well, what about the other goblin on the top right that had a reflex check?
Right. I mean, I said that goblin looked nimble, and he.
Okay.
But
So I'm gonna go to the bottom left goblin.
Okay, like right up to him, behind him.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to use aggravating force, which is my intelligence versus his AC.
It sure is. Intelligence. You got the 4 buff so that's 11 versus his AC is unfortunately 12. So you get real close, but you can't quite pierce his armor.
Okay. And then I end my turn.
Next is George.
Okay, so I'm gonna if I go stand like behind Juan, can I pull more guys into the fire? How big is this fire?
It's just like your average campfire. There's not any more room for another person on the fire.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's pretty. He's really on the fire. You're right in the middle.
So what if I pulled the guy behind the fire onto the guy on the fire? Would they crash into each other?
He'd like bump into the mediums cannot stack, so they couldn't be on the same square.
So they could knock into each other and then maybe like
the goblin would like fall over. He'd bump into the goblin that was on fire and fall over. Maybe catch on fire, but he wouldn't.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my
okay
at will power, cutting words.
Okay, this is kind of weird because if you look at the angle, like Juan is gonna be in the middle. Like I don't know how you want to do this. Where do you want to actually go?
So I can't use my spell through Juan.
Well, I don't know. No.
I'm
friendly fire.
You need line of sight. There might be you could get to a position you're not going to see it for a second, but you get to a position where you could feasibly bump a goblin into that flaming goblin.
So why don't I go stand by? Okay. Why don't I go stand in between the goblin in the top right and the goblin in this who's like second most top right? Does that make sense?
So Wait, in between? Oh, I see. So like right here.
And then just the goblin that's to the right of Juan. I would stand. Oh, okay.
So
No,
you
that
stand
works too.
you
So
stand
I'll
top
stand
right,
right
yeah,
there.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, it's laggy. Oh no, yeah, that's it. Okay. So then I'm gonna push that dude into the fire, and
Okay,
to do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I will use my skill, staggering note.
Okay, and that's
Can I hear
charisma
that
versus
note?
will. I happen to know. But you
You need to play that note though.
yeah, I need to hear the note.
Okay. Wait, one sec.
What did Fan do?
Fan tried to stab a guy or something and failed. His armor was too thick.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. All right, we don't need to hear the note that badly that we should delay the whole game.
No, we should delay the whole game.
Who
Okay,
knows?
okay.
Maybe Nick will make it back in time.
And the note is
Yeah, that's staggering in my opinion. Okay, yeah, you barely are charismatic enough to bend his will to fall towards the goblin. How much damage does it do? It does a 1d. No, it does 0 plus charisma. So you do 5 damage to him, and he bumps into the goblin that's on fire, and he himself catches on fire.
and as a free action, an ally of my choice can make a melee basic attack against the target.
Okay, no one's in range, so
What?
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
no. He's
If he
on,
pushes him onto the fire.
he doesn't push him onto the fire. He bumps him into the goblin. So
Okay.
he's like he's not in melee range.
Because mediums can't stack. Remember?
He's close, but he's not. You couldn't hit him with your sword. So next is Jock, baby. What are you doing?
All right, so I moved to the space above George and beside the goblin. So I'm like right next to him.
Next to George and beside the okay. So like in between George and the goblin.
No, like we're kind
Above.
of standing next to each other, but we're like facing the same target. You know, it's like two people are about to beat up one person. You know.
Okay, so you're like above the goblin.
No. To the barrel goblin.
Oh, okay. So you're like to the left of the goblin.
No. Move it up and then right.
What?
To the left of the barrel goblin.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And what do you do?
So I mark that goblin with divine challenge.
Sure. Okay. All right. Good. Whose turn is it?
I don't do any major action. That's it.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Okay. It's Nicole's turn. Oh, he
She's
stepped
not
out. He
here.
stepped out. All right. Perfect. Okay. Then it's the goblin's turn. The goblin that's on fire is screaming, and the other goblins around are also
There's
screaming.
two on fire.
Yeah, there's a couple on fire, and the noise attracts the attention of another goblin from the tunnel, who is now being blocked by Ganymede, but is certainly there. He sort of stumbles into him, so he hasn't had the chance to attack yet. But let it be known, he's there.
Who's how many people have gone?
Oh, do the goblins get a turn?
Everyone's gone. Yeah, believe it or not,
Yeah,
the goblins
goblins
get a turn.
Boo.
The goblin that's on the fire rolls off of the fire and is just sort of rolling around on the floor, desperately trying to put the fire out. During his turn, he takes 2 points of fire damage. Let me write that down. And he makes a save to see if he puts out the fire, but he doesn't, so he's still on fire, rolling around on the floor. The goblin to the top right that's been attacked is also on fire, but doesn't seem as bothered by it. And he runs up and attacks George Costanza with his...
Doesn't seem bothered.
Yeah, he doesn't really care. With his short sword, which is
D6.
not quite going to hit. His armor is a little bit too thick. Doesn't quite hit him.
Flexin.
The goblin to the bottom right is going to walk over to this. No, he's not. The goblins aren't friendly. They wouldn't do that. He's going to sling a slingshot bullet across the fire at Juan de Ocho. Sorry, which is 14 versus reflexes.
My reflexes are 12.
Okay, so he hits you with that, which does.
Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I don't know if I just already changed it, but +2 bonus to AC. No, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Oh shit! This is a fucking hit you right in the fucking face, as hard as it
Ow.
possibly could, and it does 10 damage.
Oof.
What's the deal with the goblin right next to me?
The goblin right next to you just came into the room because he heard screaming and all of that. Because goblins are on fire and shit. So he hasn't done anything yet. It's not your turn. You could relax.
I have a free action though.
What do you mean?
As an at-will. I don't know if that's part of my turn or not.
Should, if it's a free action, it should say like something that triggers the free action.
The free.
Or no,
the trigger is
yeah.
The trigger is I hit with an attack during my turn.
Okay, no, you have to do that right after the attack. Okay, the goblin that's closest to Fan is going to attack Fan. He with his short sword.
Wait. Did the the guy that attacked George roll for fire damage?
Oh no, good point. Yeah, so that guy takes 2 points of fire damage. And he is not rolling around on the floor. He's not doing any attempt to try and save himself from the fire damage. He doesn't even seem to notice, but he's definitely taking damage. So he stays on fire. The bottom left goblin goes over to attack Fan, but Fan's armor is a little too thick, similar with what happened with George. Then finally, the barrel goblin, being compelled to attack Jock Daniels from his whatever. Attacks him with his short sword as well, but Jock Daniels' armor is far too thick being a paladin, and the goblin looks disappointed with himself. Like his heart just broke a little bit inside. Alright, so now it's back to Ganymede's turn.
Take massive damage from a fucking slingshot. That's awesome.
Ganymede, it's your turn.
Give me 1 second.
You were ready to make your move during the enemy's turn. I don't.
We can just postpone his turn.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, it's Juan's turn.
All right.
Wait, can I? I have to step out for like a few minutes.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Go ahead.
Real quick. Would you
you
mind?
Go.
Yeah,
No,
one. Okay, yeah. So I'll the guy that's just to the left of the fire is rolling around and is on fire.
Yeah, that's right. He's rolling around. He's on fire.
Okay, well, I guess I can curse as many people as I want. So I'm gonna curse the person right below him next to Fan as well. But then
I guess you can barely see that guy. Sure.
But then I'll also just use my Eldritch Blast on that same dude that I tried to do last time.
What does curse do?
Prisoner versus gives me a 1d6 to my.
Yeah, that time because he's on fire. Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that he was on fire, it wouldn't hit, but it does hit. He gets Jesus Christ. Okay, 1d10 plus 1d6 plus charisma.
Yeah.
You do too much damage,
Christ.
dude. Just like what the hell? Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm ready now.
Well, what is? Can you describe Eldritch Blast?
It's it honestly there's zero description of it on the page.
Okay.
But
Pick
it's
something
just-
up.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
you
it
blast
just
him and he explodes, and
I
his giblets and bits are all over everyone. But they're nicely roasted, so it smells kind of good.
I pick up a piece and kind of start nibbling on it
All
while
right,
I step off.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, sure, go.
I'd like to attack the goblin that just came from the other side of the tunnel.
Sounds like a good plan.
I'm going to use Lion's Den. I jab, step to the side, then assume an offensive posture from which I can sting any foe that draws near.
Okay.
It's melee touch, dex versus reflex.
Critical failure! You punch the wall, taking 4 damage.
Okay, I use the move action to shift a square over to the left.
Okay, and because it's a shift, you don't create an opportunity attack. So yeah, nice. Okay.
I also gain +1 power to all defenses until the start of my next turn.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you got to remind me of that.
And until the start of the next turn, I can deal damage equal to my con modifier to anyone that enters an adjacent square.
Okay.
I will remember
This-
these things.
Okay, well then, yeah, you don't really have to tell me until it comes up, but sure.
Okay, just forewarning.
Yeah. Juan, it's your turn.
Okay. So Fan has done some damage to the goblin right next to him, right?
Nope. His dagger did not go through the armor.
Okay.
And I'm back.
All right. I'll run around Fan and I'm gonna shove that goblin into the fire with jarring.
Okay. Yeah. So you're right there. Jarring smash, strength versus AC. Oh yeah, you push that guy in too. No problem. Let me move him.
And my strength is 4 mod.
Okay. Yeah. What's the damage? Oh, I see it. What? That's a D10, right? Your weapon.
D10 and then yeah, great charges.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you do 8 plus.
4 is my strength mod.
No, that's including your strength. Is there anything
Okay.
else? Oh no, plus 2 damage from the fire from getting it, and he lights on fire. So you do 10 damage to that guy,
Boom, baby.
and he is now bloodied.
Ho ho.
Okay. Next is we already did Celine, so it's, Fan, your turn.
Okay, so I walk over to the goblin in the bottom right.
Yep.
Actually, no, the top right, so I can sort of get behind him.
What?
And the goblin in the top right is facing JC, is that George?
That's not.
Is that correct?
I mean, the top right is the one facing Jock Daniels.
No, the
yeah,
top
okay,
right,
so
the
you-
fire.
okay.
Then
All right, so you get like in
I
between
want to go behind him.
the fire goblin and yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you're behind him.
Okay.
I'm back. Heads up.
Or maybe a little to the left of him, because I'm going to try and slide him into the fire. But
What?
my orb glows, and I use aggravating force, aggravating attack. I use aggravating force, and I swing at him with my dagger for intelligence versus AC.
Your dagger is again a little too short.
And then I sneeze.
Yeah,
That's
you,
my minor action.
okay, sounds good. You sneeze. George, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna now try and push another guy into the fire.
Okay, I think all 3 of them are now on. No. The bottom right guy is not on fire. But if you move away from the goblin you're attacking right now, he's gonna get a free attack on you.
Okay. Oh wait, the goblin that I'm attacking will get a free attack on me.
If you move out of melee range of a melee assailant, they get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh right. Okay. And this guy's on fire though, right?
He is on fire, but he doesn't seem to care.
Okay. So like, I think I'm just gonna staggering note this fucker back into the fire.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you. Let's. Why don't you use cutting words? It does way more damage, and he's already
Because
on
it pulls
fire.
him toward me.
Yeah, but he's already right at you. Like, what does it matter?
Okay. Okay.
It does.
I feel you.
It does 1d8 more, which is like significant. Like staggering
More
note
than the
does
2 you could get.
maximum 5 damage.
Okay,
Always does 5 damage.
I'll pull a bitch toward me with cutting words.
Oh yeah, you cut him deeply. The goblins are not. They're not mentally
I said something
strong.
mean.
Yeah. So what did you say? What did you say to this flaming goblin?
I said, do you... Yeah...
All right. Yeah, he looks really offended by that.
I
Does
say,
he
you're
speak
ugly.
common?
You're fucking ugly. That's what I say.
Damn, dude, I thought you would have had something way better.
You do.
Disappointing.
You do just enough damage with those words to cause him to die. don't ask me about that. I'm not. I don't write that. I don't.
He's spent his whole life refining his fashion sense.
Yeah.
To be told he was ugly, it just made him implode.
He couldn't handle it, and he killed himself. That's what he did. He killed himself in front of you. Your song was so sad. Your words were so cutting that he murdered himself. And let me delete him off the map.
Cool. I end my turn.
Okay. Yeah. You end your turn, and now it is Jock's turn.
All right, I use my holy strike against the goblin.
Okay, yeah, you do that. That's strength versus AC.
Yeah.
Oh, critical failure! You hit the barrel, causing it to explode, or not explode, but like sort of like break open. Like he ducks or something, and it breaks open, and like food falls everywhere, like pieces of bread.
Funnel cakes.
Pretty rotten though, like not something you probably would even want to eat.
Lovely.
Yeah. That's 2 critical failures so far, guys. Come on, get it together.
Let's
Okay, yeah, it's Nicole's turn.
Wait, no, I
do
have
you
minor
do?
action. I'll use I'm gonna challenge the goblin in the tunnel.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so now he's marked.
Okay,
As
yeah.
Nicole, I think I'll just enter the cave you were in and try to catch up to my team.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You get to the room that they're at, and you have like you can move a little bit. Yeah, I hope that
Okay.
helps.
Shit, I don't know.
You got two.
Entrance
You can
was
move
upper
10
left, right?
feet. Yeah.
I think I'll just hang back for now.
Okay. All right.
Before end of my
I'm
turn.
just gonna put you in like just a decent position in the middle. All right. There you go.
Defense mode.
Do you want to transform into a cockroach right now?
Oh yeah, I would like to transform into a cockroach.
Yeah. You become a horrible cockroach, and everyone's grossed out. Even the goblins who smell like shit. They're like,
Yeah,
oh, what the
boy.
hell? All right, Ganny. Or no, sorry, it's not. It's the goblin's turn. All right, the goblin that is in the fire, likewise to the last goblin that was in the fire, rolls out to the left, takes 2 points of fire damage, and makes a saving throw against fire. Let's see. No, he's still really on fire. The goblin to the bottom right, who I don't think has even been touched yet. Is that right? I'm pretty sure that's right.
As far as I know.
He sees Ganymede's defenses down. His back is to him because he slid instead of moving at the end of the turn, which means he still faces the same way. And he makes an attack with his short sword. But he doesn't get through the armor that Ganymede has on his back. The goblin that's in the tunnel comes through and is compelled to attack Jock Daniels, so he goes over and he does so. Oh, and he gets a critical hit. So he does. Let's see, that's with his dagger. He does 8 damage to Jock Daniels.
Oh, Nick.
And the goblin that's by the barrel also attacks Jock Daniels because he's right there. Why would you not? And he hits for 6 plus 2. For 3 damage. That's not so bad. That's like the opposite end of the spectrum from that last goblin. And the noise of everything draws another goblin to the entrance of the tunnel. And that's it, yeah. So it's Ganymede's turn to go.
I heard like an okay faintly.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Doesn't he have a defensive
Sorry,
stance?
I forgot.
Attacks it.
Yeah, that was until my next turn. Can I retroactively use that?
What was it? Anyone who makes an attack?
Give me 1 second.
No, you can't.
Target takes 2 plus Constitution modifier damage.
If they hit you, or
if they come near, I think it was.
If they move adjacent to me.
Okay, well they definitely did that. Sorry, what was the damage again? 1d6.
Just my Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay. What's that?
1 second.
Print out your character sheet. It'll be right there. All right, I'm gonna look it up for you. Your Constitution is
It's 3.
Okay.
Sorry, I have push to talk. Actually, I don't need to do push to talk anymore because Chew's not here.
Okay. Yeah, you do 3 damage to that motherfucker, and now it's your turn.
Okay, so now I move up towards the 2 goblins in they're attacking Jock Daniels.
Okay. In doing so, you elicit an opportunity attack from the goblin that was next to you, using his short sword that he's got out, but he doesn't manage to hit you.
Okay, I used my close blast attack again. I can target both of them, I think.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to put you in a position where you won't hit Jock Daniels too?
I would like that.
Okay, yeah, that's like right.
Thank you.
That's like right about here. You don't move too much. You're sort of like in between the goblins now. But yeah, you can.
Okay.
I mean, I
so
think
that-
I think you'd probably still get hit, but whatever.
That's it's 1d8 plus Dex.
Well, what's the?
Dexterity versus reflex. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you hit the first one on the bottom left, and you hit the top right one. You hit them both. What was the damage?
1d8 plus Dex.
Okay.
Dex is 4.
So the bottom left one takes 11 damage. Let me write that down. Oh god, it's getting really hard to keep track of which ones these goblins are. So that was the one that just came out of the tunnel, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you've bloodied that bottom left goblin, and the other one takes 7 damage. Okay. Yeah, good turn.
So is that just like etiquette? Is you like bloodied is what you said instead of like they took this much damage?
No, I did I not tell you? I told him how much damage he did.
Okay, but you also say bloodied as like a subtle indicator that it's
Bloodied means they're below
half health.
Half or below, yeah.
Okay. Now, since it's still my turn, can I use my free action Iron Soul Flurry of Blows? The trigger was to hit with an attack.
Okay, sure. It sounds like something you'd have to be in melee range for, though.
Am I not?
No, Close Blast 2 is like it's a 2x2 square starting next, like right in front of you. So if you were in melee range of those goblins, you would hit Jock Daniels for sure, and maybe George too.
Oh, okay, but none of the bottom.
What's that?
Neither of the bottom two.
No, not quite.
Okay, then my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Juan, your turn.
So that goblin's on fire.
He's on fire. He's rolling around. His defenses
He's
are down.
not bloodied.
He is. Shit. No, he's bloodied.
Okay, can I ask a question? Because one of my abilities, I don't know what this thing does. And the target on hit, it does 1 weapon strength modifier damage, and the target grants combat advantage until the end of your next turn.
So that means I think you get like a plus. There's plus something to your attack rolls. I think
It's 2 rolls.
plus 2. Okay.
Is it? Wait. Okay, plus 2. So, and that is the accuracy part of it, or the okay.
Usually, I think advantage is you roll a second time and take the higher of the 2.
Oh, okay.
And then partial advantage is plus 2.
Okay, I like that.
And then what damage is?
Doesn't
partial
matter.
damage? Okay. Okay, so then I guess I should just do that instead. I don't need to lunge him. So I'm going to do Jarring Smash, which is the same offense stats as the other one. Strength versus AC, 1W plus strength modifier. And it's just going to grant me... And the target grants combat advantage?
You hit him because he's on fire, but for no other reason. What's the damage?
1... My weapon plus strength modifier.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus 4.
He dies. You crush his skull, and he dies.
Okay. I don't have it. I don't remember what ability it is, but I have it written that I get plus 2 whenever I damage after
For
killing
your next
an enemy.
turn. Yeah, that's right. You don't have to tell me stuff like that. Just remind me when it comes up. Like I'm not.
Okay.
Like when you tell me that, it's like I won't even put that in my brain.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Celine. Show me what you got.
Yo. Alright.
Show me what you got.
Well, since a bunch of people died that had my course on, I'll teleport a little bit further. So I just for some free movement because I got that.
Get the tunnel, dude.
And then the
No,
tunnel to
help
the
me
guy.
out. I'm dying.
Wait, yeah. So I was gone for like a little bit. Yeah. Who does anybody need help? Does anybody?
JD, top right.
JD just took a good amount of damage. Like the
Yeah, I
bottom
took 11.
goblin did a critical on him.
Okay. Well.
Didn't you take 13?
Curse those bitches. 11 in total.
Hmm.
So I have 18. I'm bloodied at 14.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. 11. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm at 21. I'm fine.
Okay, is which of the two goblins next to Jock are like lower?
The bottom one.
All right, so then
I think.
I'll position myself kind of in between.
They're both bloody. They're both pretty low.
All right, I'll position myself just to the bottom right of
Jock, so they're sort of
Ganymede.
like lined up.
Or what's GC?
Or sorry. Oh, okay. Do you want to be there? Okay, I'm gonna put you here. You're to the right of the fire, like a couple steps. You got the two goblins lined up, and you're out of melee range of the goblin directly to your right.
All right, dope.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
You
So
curse someone. Blah blah blah. Don't ever tell me that. I don't care.
Yeah. Then I'll just blast the one just below Jock Daniels.
Okay. Cool.
With that curse as well.
Ooh, you're no. Sorry. It goes wide.
Right.
Goes wide.
And
Fan, your turn. Maybe you can hit an attack this time, Fan.
Okay, I'm going to go up to the goblin closest to Selenine.
Okay,
Celine.
yeah. To the top left of it.
Yeah, and after my aggravating attack didn't work, I'm going to try and use static shock. So I stand 5 feet away from the goblin.
Okay. All right. So
And it's intelligence versus reflex.
Okay, you're like sort of wedged in between Celine and George Costanza then, if it's 5 feet. Okay, something versus something? Charisma versus what?
Intelligence versus reflex.
Okay, and your intelligence is
4 +4 modifier.
Okay, yeah, you hit him because this is the last one that's heavily armored, and he is not very reflexive.
So with Lair of Enchantment, it allows me to slide him 15 feet.
Oh yeah.
Can I get him into the fire?
No, because Celine's in the way. You have to slide him in like one direction. It is close enough.
Okay, I'm gonna slide him towards Celine, and I have advantage against him for my next attack, and the damage is 1d8 plus intelligence modifier.
For your next attack, I don't care.
No, right now.
Oh, right now. Okay. All right. So you slide him into melee range of yourself and Celine.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. So what's the damage?
1d8 plus 4.
You do 5 damage. And he's in dire straits. He's not looking good.
And his next attack has -4 to damage.
Okay. Again, you gotta remind me that when it happens.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of all that. Okay. Next turn is George.
Okay, yo, does anyone need anyone pulled or pushed?
Pull them from me. Pull one from me.
No.
He's like right next to you, so.
Yeah, just spread them out a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, just pull them
It would still
towards
be a
me,
melee range,
and then if they want to run away, they'll take a bunch of opportunity attacks from us. And then JD can use that ability, which forces that guy to attack him, but he won't be able to, because if he leaves, he'll take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Ooh, I like that.
So you're saying
I
I
like
should
that.
pull the guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
pull him towards us.
I pull him with some cutting words.
Okay. I mean, if you pull him from where you're standing right now, he's not going to be in range of Fan melee wise. I mean.
Okay.
You got the map right there. In fact, he's
Well,
still in range of Jock Daniels.
Can you move back?
I do it anyways.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you could move
He
back.
does it. He does it anyways. He's made his mind up. He does it anyways. All right. Oh wait, no, you haven't even done the attack yet. Let's see if the attack lands.
No.
Please. This is the last thing we need, Sam.
Sam.
Charisma versus Will. Yeah, it does hit, and it does. But this is cutting words or staggering note. Cutting words.
Cutting words.
Cutting words.
1d8.
Wait, then why were you playing music? Tell us
Because
an insult.
It's still
Just
a
to
song.
set the scene.
It's still a song, and they're just cutting words in the form of a song. Okay, yeah, that one, that goblin dies. He
What do you say
he
to
also kills himself. After you say
Fuck,
after,
dude, I seriously didn't think of anything good. Okay,
after you say what?
hey,
In a song.
your mom's ugly.
Okay, and he kills himself.
That didn't even rhyme.
Jacques, your turn, friend.
Alrighty, so I'm going to use my virtuous strike to the goblin that's alive in front of me.
Yeah, you hit him. What's the damage?
Okay, so it's a attack is charisma plus AC, and if I hit, I get a
You hit.
one W plus charisma
Okay.
modifier.
What's your weapon
Plus-
damage?
It's a weapon
In the
damage
future,
is-
instead of telling me plus charisma, just tell me the number. Like,
Oh,
Can I
you
ask
got
a
better
question?
access to it than me. Yeah.
it's a 1d10, and my charisma is
What?
the modifier ability mod,
You have a 1d10? Oh, you sure do. Flail. Okay, yeah, that's a two-handed thing.
and it's a ability mod. Is that the charisma that I tell you, or is it score?
Yeah, it's your charisma is 2.
2.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you do 7 damage to him,
And I'll get +2 to saving throws
okay,
until my next turn.
sounds good. The goblin dies. You crush his skull, similar to the way that Juan crushed that other goblin's skull, and you kind of think to
Sweet.
yourself like, yeah, if he can do it, I can do it too. Look at that.
Woo! High five. It is my minor action.
No one's in range. You can do like a really long distance, sort of like.
Okay, I move right next to George Costanza,
Okay.
and well, I'm like right in front of the goblin, but I throw my hand back and
Okay.
motion for a high five.
Back to the
and we
right.
High five.
All right.
Yeah,
How do you
I
react?
throw my right hand back.
How do you react, George?
I return the high five and I play a 6 solo on my.
That's the sound of the high five.
Dope.
It happens.
That
Yes.
sounded real, dude.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
I got a soundboard. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Glorious.
Okay. The next person's turn
And
is.
my
Wait,
turn.
wait. I want to get my question in.
Yeah.
Okay, if it says 1W, that's just like one roll of your weapon
Yes,
dice.
that's right.
Okay, and if it says
Okay.
2W, you roll that twice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I just want to stop saying like 1W and not knowing what it means.
Just
when
say
I tell
like
you.
1d10 plus 4. Like that's what I want to hear
Yeah.
every time.
Okay.
Okay. Nicole, your turn.
Yo.
You're in a bad
Okay.
position here to hit anyone. I'll be honest. I don't. You could go all the way up against the right wall and like maybe get in your whip attack on that after transforming out of the cockroach form on that goblin that's in the tunnel.
whip.
I think
Or you
so.
could search the
No,
barrels.
I can transform right now. It counts as a minor action.
Yeah, so you transform back into a human.
Yeah, and it also shifts me one space.
Okay.
So I'll shift towards that what's that goblin by the fire over there?
Oh, okay. All right. So you're like here. You shift towards the goblin by the fire. All right.
Right. And
The
then
goblins.
I think I should be in range to use Thorn Whip, range 10. Is that correct? I can't tell.
Yeah, I think that's range 2, which is 10 feet. But I don't think you can get because like that goblin's really surrounded. You can get you in range of the goblin that's in the tunnel, but I don't think I can. No, I guess I could put you right here. Okay.
Yeah. Just
All right.
get
Yeah,
me in range.
you're next to Ganymede, and you use your Thorn Whip, which is what.
Sorry, I only have one mod. I'm like alt having everywhere. It's range 10. Hit is 1d8 plus wisdom modifier,
Wait,
and my
what was the-
wisdom is.
No, I like never tell me damage until I say that you hit or you miss. Like I don't.
Oh right.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay,
Dope
it's wisdom versus fortitude. 14 plus fortitude. Yeah, you hit him.
Well-
Okay, now tell me the damage.
The damage is. Let's see, 1d8 plus wisdom modifier, which is -4, and I'm
Your
gonna
wisdom
pull the
modifier
target
is not
two
negative
squares.
4. It's 4.
No, I just said 4. I didn't say -4.
You said -4.
Oh, I think I just said is 4. Whatever.
Oh,
Anyways,
mine
it's
is.
4.
Oh, okay. Mine is 4. That's okay. That's funny.
Mine. Yeah, and then I'm gonna pull the target 2 squares towards us.
You don't get the opportunity to do that because he dies. You pull his fresh corpse towards you,
Sick.
and he is dead.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. This goblin that's in the tunnel. Oh, let me think. I guess this goblin in the tunnel would run back into the tunnel. He would be scared, and he runs back into the tunnel, and the encounter is done.
Oh shit, we gotta chase him.
Yay! Well,
Hey.
there's, I mean,
Yeah.
I immediately make fun of Nicole for not fighting. Could call him a kill steal and a pussy.
okay.
I move over to the circle like where 4 people are, and I kind of like complete it, and then I opt for a chest bump with
Okay.
everyone.
I silently cry because of those mean remarks made towards me.
I put my hand in the center, confused about what a chest bump is.
Okay, people bump their chest into your hand, and your hand hurts a little bit.
I'm gonna go search the barrels. The other 2.
Yeah, okay. You look at the barrels. They are shut tightly, which is clearly why the goblins have been smashing them to get to the insides. You don't expect there to be anything other than rotten food in them, though.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the goblins and like pick out their pockets.
Yeah, they're goblins. They don't have anything you would want, unfortunately.
Yeah, you said their armor's pretty heavy
Well,
though.
it's goblin armor, so it's for people that are 3.5 feet, and it's like heavy for goblins. Like it's not nice armor.
Okay.
It's if you
I'd
had
like to-
plate armor, it would definitely be worse than plate armor.
I'd like to bluff check the fire.
Okay.
What sort of weapon?
No,
did
he's
that-
not buying it.
Right.
Fuck.
What kind of weapon did that goblin have? In
Short
the top right?
sword,
The one that fights us.
dagger. He had a dagger, just a dagger.
Did it
Does
have
this-
anything exotic on it? Like not necessarily of value, but just looks
Oh.
exotic or strange.
No, it looks like it was not even forged. It looks like it was just sort of chipped away at. It's
like-
not a good dagger.
All right, it's an entity of the wild gods. I'm gonna pocket it
Any
to sell later.
any like
Whoever's
cool
eating-
goblin?
I think it's Sam. It sounds like Sam's eating habits.
Oh, my bad. My
Oh
bad.
no, it's
my bad.
Jarv.
I
Okay.
thought I had my.
Wow,
push to talk
dude.
on. I thought
It doesn't. You were eating earlier before we started, and it sounded exactly like that. So I just thought maybe you were eating the same cereal or something. I don't know.
All right, okay, so this room's done, is what I'm getting the vibe of.
I mean, there's no more enemies in the room.
I would like to. We didn't like just do a general check on the room, right? Isn't it that like we're gonna like want to find
Can
a
I
key?
check out those barrels?
Can we check the bodies?
We already checked out the barrels.
Right.
Yeah, you
We
already checked out the
barrels
bodies.
and the bodies.
Yeah, those are done.
Fuck.
What's the check we do to like? What check do we do to find the key in the tomb?
Engineering or perception.
That was a perception check, looking around for the key.
All right, I look at the gate over there, whatever the door.
Okay,
grate
you don't need a
or
perception
something.
check for that. It's a door. It looks pretty much identical to the door that you entered in. It's got writing on it.
I try and open
wanna
it.
Okay, you can't.
Slowly.
do
It's-
insight.
Go ahead and
there's no
go over
handle
and-
on it. There's no way to get a grip on it.
I'm gonna go read the writing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
It says
can
in
I just
Elven. In Elven again, it says the more there is, the less you see. It seems to be another riddle.
On the elven door. Okay. Can anyone go
Fog.
through the goblin tunnel?
I'm gonna say darkness and at the door.
Yeah.
You guys could. You think you could probably fit through it, but it would be real tight. And the taller ones of you would have to crawl.
Damn, Patrick, you're quick on the draw, dude.
Darkness, elvish at door.
Wait, what was the riddle? I missed
The more
it.
of it there is, the less you see.
See, damn.
What
So
was the answer?
Darkness.
Oh, you
in
say
elvish.
you say in Elvish, darkness. The word for darkness, which is daramore, and similarly, the door opens. You guys
okay,
are
can
killing
we
these
choose
riddles.
to hole off the goblin hole? Do we have dynamite
Yeah, I
or
mean, you
explosives?
think you
We
could
can- we
probably
can put the
jam
barrels
one
in
of the
there.
barrels in there? Yeah,
Did the barrels look elvish?
Dude,
yeah,
I
they
kind of.
do.
How long would it take if I like transformed into a goblin-sized person and then just scouted my way through there? Like, I don't know. I
I
guess
don't know.
I'd be
I can't tell
wasting
you.
people's time.
I want to do like an insight check to be like, why are these goblins here where the elves should be?
The
Where
goblins
all
are
the
dead.
elves?
There's nothing to be insightful about. Insight is about reading people's motivations and their body language and stuff.
Okay, well then, like a perception or a history of why is this abandoned by the elves? Why have they not dealt with these goblins?
Why didn't the goblins just solve the riddle?
Okay. I guess you could do a history check on that. It's gonna be a really hard one though, because this is kind of an obscure part of the world. So I'm gonna say 25 on the history check. And you rolled a 17. So unless you got a history of 8,
No,
okay, all right, you don't know.
I had to roll a 21 to get it.
But this tunnel looks like it's been abandoned for maybe 1,000 years.
Tunnel looks. Dude,
No,
I
it's
kind
like
of
a
want
room.
to. I kind of want to take the tunnel. I'll be honest. The door is just open, and easy, but like that. Oh, wait, we got the door open now, right?
Yeah, the door's open.
Yes.
Tunnel's
We can
open.
split up.
Could split up. I'd be down.
That seems like it'd be difficult for David to manage, so I vote we stay together.
It depends on if they meet up or something. They could meet up the two tunnels.
Oh, I should mention the on the door. It's not identical to the first one because it's been hacked away at. It looks like the goblins have been trying to break through, but they've been unsuccessful.
All right. So
Which
the
would suggest to you
goblins-
that they don't meet up, because if they did, there would be no reason to be hacking away at the door.
Okay, and the goblins didn't have Jack Dick, so the cool shit's going to be in the door. I vote for the door now.
Yeah.
I would like to. Can we try to place a barrel in front of the tunnel?
Yeah, you pick up a barrel and you wedge it in there. You kind of
Okay.
cram it in there. It's
Now
sealed.
I propose we go through the door in the same order as before.
Yep,
Done.
I like it.
Done.
Yeah, okay.
I call Sam.
Should we
Scale
heal?
Dick.
Is anybody hurt?
Yeah, Jock
Okay.
is
Yeah,
pretty
I
bad.
accept.
So, Jock, I can
Did we ever heal
you.
the stuff from like last fight? Like my fat Hellfire Blast?
Yeah, I told people you murdered people with it. Oh, do you?
Yeah, but
do you have it
they
back?
heal that?
Did we ever get hurt from it, or did we just get like blasted by it?
That's a good point. Technically, no, you never did get healed from that. But we'll say you took
Well,
a
if you
short
reset
rest
their
and you
dailies.
got some. Yeah. We
Rob,
had
you
we
wanna-
had a bit of change of rules, so no, those got reset. Your health got reset.
Okay, healing surge. Is that something I can only do during battle?
No, you can do that outside of battle.
All right, I guess I'll just surge up
Okay.
twice. Why
Yes,
not?
I don't need to know how many. Just use them and be responsible with them.
Okay, so when does that reset? That resets with
Short
every
rest, I
3
think.
sessions or so, or
No, healing.
Because I have a lot of surges.
I don't know. Is it every day? I gotta look it up, but it might be every day. It might be every 3.
Per day.
Yeah.
Which yeah.
Okay, so every 3, same as the dailies.
How
Okay,
many do you have?
So hold on, I'm gonna use 1 then. You don't need to know that. Actually, no, I'm gonna use 2. What the fuck? I have 10.
I will also use 2 surges.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm surging up.
Okay. We go to the door in the same order as before.
I snort some skeleton powder.
Okay, yeah, you go through the
Yeah.
door.
Can I do a stealth check again?
Yeah, you do, and it doesn't really matter how stealthy you are, because when you enter the room, Ganymede goes first. Let me get you in there. You see a long corridor. It's wider than the pathway that you've been following, and there's sort of 2 or 4, I should say, cutout areas, all of which seem to have a set of ancient armor.
Those don't seem suspicious.
And yeah, I mean, can you see the map now? Like, if everyone's on my
Yes.
screen. Okay, well, there you go. That's what it looks like. This room is a lot darker than the last room because there's nothing to light it. So you might
I'm
want
gonna
to.
use dungeoneering.
What? I am not
Okay,
seeing
Okay,
that.
what's your dungeoneering?
I'm gonna light a torch and throw it into the middle of the room. And I'm
Okay.
gonna use dungeoneering to see if there are any traps,
Even
like something to stand on that would trigger something.
yeah, your roll wasn't good, and even with the light, you can't really tell.
I say to the team,
Someone
"Don't
else,
worry,
could,
guys,
one
it's
other
clear."
person could make a dungeoneering check if they wanted to.
I can do a dungeoneering check. I've got a modifier of 4.
Okay, you're all the way in the back. It might be better to have someone else do it. If someone
I'm only 2.
near the front.
I'm 0.
Mm.
All right.
I'm like near the back. I'm pretty sure I have good dungeoneering, but I'm like
I
in the
have
back.
2.
Yeah, but you're closer than Nicole. What's your dungeoneering?
7.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you notice a tile in the middle of the room that seems rigged.
Okay, there's a tile in the middle of the room that seems
Like
rigged.
a floor
guys.
tile. Like it stands out from the rest of them. And
What about all these like armor, suits of armor right here?
So that you can't get any information on them from dungeoneering. It's not something you usually encounter in a dungeon.
Can you do it
Is that
with
Alright,
history?
can I do some other kind of check on those? Some
Here, how
kind
about
of
I'll do, since you already did the dungeoneering check, I'll do an Arcana check on those.
Okay.
Elvish.
What's your Arcana?
9.
Are they elvish?
Yeah, I mean something seems off about them. They don't seem like regular suits of armor.
they're
Okay.
pointy ears like an elf.
So my guess is we step on that plate, they come to life, or something like that.
I say we melt all the armor so that it can come to life.
Yeah, let's just start messing with it.
All right, I'm going to
Take parts of it off.
I'm going to sidle towards the top wall / the left wall.
Okay. Does Ganymede enter the room to move out of your way, or
Yeah, sure.
there's no combat going on right now, so you could position yourselves however.
Yeah,
You guys are
I'll,
all aware of the tile, and you're not gonna step.
I'll go up to the top center, going around the make sure to avoid it.
Sure. Yeah. There you are. Okay. Juan, where do you put yourself? There's a door on the other side of the room. I should mention it. It looks like the door you just came through.
Yeah,
I will go to
Similar
the
element,
bottom
so-
center then.
Okay. Celine, where do you want to go?
Wait,
I'll walk. I'll do the same thing, but along the bottom.
There's someone already in the bottom middle. What do you mean?
Okay, it just updated for me. So I'll follow up.
I think people should
Genial's
start.
right behind him.
People should be by the armor suits. We should try and attack all of the armor suits together or something.
Maybe we should all pee on them at the same time.
Can we
I
just try and loot them or
Well, we probably wouldn't want to attack them all at the same time. We'd probably want to pull up along one side, kill them, kill 2 of them at once, and while the other ones tried to get over to us.
After we're all in, I should probably try to take a look at the door as well.
Let's just group up around the first 2. That seems easy. Just
Sure.
3 of us on the bottom, 3 of us on the top,
Yeah,
and then we'll just
do that.
start pulling it apart.
Are the other
Like
2
tickets coming
larger
off.
than the first 2?
No, sorry, I'm not a great
No,
artist.
that's okay. Just double checking. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's pull up at the first 2.
All right. I guess I'll join them.
Okay, Gia's...
You just split it.
You
half
guys should
and
probably have me be towards the front. That way I can at least blind or snare them if need be.
I just want to remind everyone there's no threat right now. It
Yeah,
seems,
let's
it
just
seems a
start
little
taking
weird to
a
walk
few
into a room and
shoots.
be like, look at these armors, let's attack them. I know...
that's why I was.
I don't know that your characters would have the motivation to do that. Just from
I
a
was
story
saying, why
point
don't
of
we
view.
just
How about-
inspect them?
How about I go over to the door?
Okay, Ganymede goes over to the door. It's the same as the first one you saw, not the same as the second one because there's no goblin attacks on it. And this last door reads, or maybe I don't know, maybe there's another door. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It reads, "What belongs to you, but others use it more than you do."
My burrito.
Wait, my
pool.
my
What
ding dong.
belongs to you, but others use it more than you do?
My name.
From my experience,
Oh.
my time.
I would
It's
say
my
my
name, right?
Patrick, say my name at the door.
I say my name in Elvis
Say
at
my
the door.
name, say my name. Say, baby, I love you. Say, baby, I love you. Why you running games?
Say my name.
Don and Jay. The door opens, and the beautiful glow of sunlight trickles from beyond.
I'm
Damn.
gonna see. Can I carry a piece of this armor, like the helmet or something?
Do you want to try to pick up a piece of the armor?
Yes.
Wait.
How so?
Can we get to the exit and then pick one from the armor from the other ones?
That's my character, saluting things. That's just what it would do. It would see a piece of armor and try to pick it up. So, just the first one I saw, I'm gonna walk up and try to take the helmet.
Yeah, but I mean, if someone on your team has actively said something doesn't seem right about these pieces of armor, you might
okay.
not.
Then
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I just don't know that.
I won't mess with them then. My character ain't no dummy.
Okay. Anyone else want to do something in this room, or?
Yeah, so all we saw was that there's something up with the armor.
Yeah, you just saw there was
And
something weird.
There's a
trap
rigged
tile.
plate in the middle of
A
the
rig
room.
plate.
Yeah, and do we know that does the armor look like I mean, does it look valuable at all? Does it
Oh,
look
yeah.
like it's like,
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Oh wait, guys, we should do it.
Take it.
yeah,
easy.
wait, guys, there's some nice armor. Yeah, I want to fuck this armor up.
Okay, but this armor could be like so strong that we can't even like.
I am
Well, what
going
if it
to.
wasn't? What if
I
it's
am
just
going to
really nice
position
armor?
myself in the doorway, but still in the room, ready to go to the other side.
Okay, yeah.
We don't have a way to close it back, do we?
No.
I also position myself ready to jump either one way or the other.
We have
The-
some rope,
the,
right?
the pathway beyond is not big enough for 2 people to fit in. So
Okay.
if he's
Can we tie
sticking
them
out
up?
of the door,
Let's pull out our rope and like tie them up, and then start dicking with them.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if we wanted, I could go get a barrel and we could like drag it onto the plate or something, so no one has to be caught in the center.
I'm gonna stand here nervously while you guys do whatever you want to do, digging around with shit.
All right, I whip out some rope and I tie up the one in the top left, avoiding the.
We're top
plate.
left. We're all on the right side. Let's do the right ones. Since we're all over here.
are you
So
guys
we are
okay with your
tying up
position
suits
right
of
now?
armor.
Like where does everyone want to be right now?
I want to be tying
Also,
up
is
the top left.
Nicole's not on yet?
Okay,
Yeah,
you're the top
I
left.
have
Oh
not
yeah,
entered
good
the
point.
room.
Good point. Here you are. Okay.
Hey guys,
Put me towards the center of the room.
Okay, yeah, I'm putting you guys all. Ganymede's at the end. Jock Daniels is. Or no, sorry. Yeah, Jock Daniels is
I'm on
closer
the top
towards the
right.
right side. He's also there.
Dope.
Juan is to the top left, looking at the armor. Fan is where are you?
Top right. I'm tying up the armor with whoever was also tying it up.
No one else is tying that armor up.
I, s-
I thought someone said they were.
I want to tie the top left armor up.
I will tie
So-
up a suit armor, I guess.
Where,
The one closest to me.
bottom right.
so we are tying up the armor, so we are afraid it's gonna come to life.
Yeah.
Dude,
someone
there's
said
a
it's
plate in the
suspicious.
middle. There has to be some consequence.
So
It's probably a
rather
dope con.
rather than continuing on, we're gonna fuck with the armor.
Because
Yeah.
it's expensive. It's nice.
That appears to be the plan.
We should all be on the same side. I don't like one separating.
I thought we don't want to tie them all up. Oh, we haven't touched any of them yet.
Yeah,
think
we want
that
to
might-
tie
yeah.
up one at a time, so everyone should start on the right side.
Okay, just put me back
Oh,
over there
okay.
and then tie one. I think we're all fine with that.
Okay, wait. Where?
Put me on the door, the new side of the room with everyone else, and then have like Fan start tying up one.
Okay, so you're just sort of standing behind him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As soon as you touch any part of the rope to the armor, all 4 sets of armor start to come alive, and they draw their broadswords. And,
Oh, fuck.
And the one here, actually, I gotta move the position. The guy's into position. The one closest to Fan makes an attack because you guys have really put yourself in a bad position here, and you're not surprising anyone. Certainly not these pieces of armor. He attacks you with his broadsword. 14 versus AC.
Hit.
Okay, yeah, you hit for it hits for only 3 damage.
All we can
The one at the bottom right closes in on Jock Daniels and makes another similar attack with his broadsword. He misses though. It's his Jock Daniels armor is too thick. The one at the top left comes just out of his little nook, and similarly the bottom left one does the same. And the top left one fires an arcane blast at George Costanza. He raises his hand that isn't holding his broadsword, and like a white sort of magic shoots out towards George Costanza. And let's see. It hits you. It hits you for 1d4 plus 6. Oh wow. Yeah, it hits you for 9 damage.
Oh, Dickens.
Oh god.
The bottom left one similarly shoots at Nicole for 10 plus.
Oh, fuck.
It's 10 versus fortitude. I think that you're probably okay.
Let me check my fortitude. My fortitude is 14.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh, dang, buddy.
you're fortuitous enough to resist the attack, and now it's your guys' turn, starting in whatever order you want. Okay.
Just keep it the same.
I say to the
Okay,
team.
keep it the same. Ganymede goes first.
Focus the right side.
The door is open. There's just a reminder. The door's open.
We can move to the next room and try to funnel them through.
You
but
see
there
the
might be
sunlight
something to kill
streaming
us.
out from the outside, is what I said when you open the door.
Yo, that can mean anything.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm going to go to the other side.
Yeah, guys,
okay.
why don't we just leave and try and get out of this encounter and just.
But what we could either leave to a place we don't know about and be double fucked, or we could fuck with these right now, and we're
If I'm
in a
being
defensive
honest,
circle.
I would like to put this fight to the test because I want to
Yeah.
do some challenging combat and shit.
Yeah, and they could
Yeah.
get
Like
some.
maybe get some good stuff. But
Yeah,
if
there's a
everyone wants
plate.
to bail, that's fine.
Do
I
have,
say fight.
Fight.
okay.
Fine.
Do I can see the two this ones, right?
You have to get closer. I don't know where you moved, but you're really distant.
From your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Push to talk. I'm close. I have vision on the two closest ones, right?
Yeah, not much vision of them. You feel like if you made a bad attack roll, you could easily hit Fan or Jock Daniels.
Okay. Like if I made like a ranged attack.
Yeah.
What's your attack? I might be able to resist it.
I have a 1d6 sling. I don't know what the what is the that's just a
It's
basic
versus
attack,
reflex, yeah.
Versus reflex,
Yeah.
which is 12. So you could
Well, no, the
attack
way
with-
that attack rolls work is that like your thing doesn't matter. Like if he rolls the attack roll and then if it's like a 2, then it hits you. Like there's not a second attack roll to determine if it hits you or not.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
your defenses do not come into play, which is kind of weird, but that's just how it works.
So
Alright.
so it will certainly hit one of those two if I try to attack them.
No, if you get a bad attack roll, if you're inaccurate with your attack.
Just go for it.
Okay. Surreal, are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I go for the top right with my sling.
Okay, well then Surreal should be totally fine with it because he's not even in danger.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bottom right then.
Okay, you took the bottom right one. It's 10 plus. You probably have proficiency on that, which is +2 maybe.
Yes.
Versus reflexes. Yeah, you barely hit it for
Nope.
for what, like 1d6, I think.
Correct.
4 damage.
Sweet.
That was a what versus what? Like what were you attacking?
I don't hear you.
Attacking his AC?
Reflex.
Push to talk.
I don't hear
Yeah,
you.
why is everyone
Oh, yeah,
fucking
sorry.
jerking off away from their
Because
mic?
I'm eating, so I was trying not to kill you guys.
I thought that's why you had push to talk.
Well, yeah, then I wasn't pushing my push to talk. But yeah, so
Okay, that
I
seems
saw
fine.
you just attacked his reflex and did 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
You know?
So next is
my turn?
Juan. Yeah.
Okay. Can I like slip next to? Like, can I attack either of the ones I'm close to?
Yeah, I reckon you could, just barely.
Okay. Let's keep banging on the bottom right guy.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
bang him.
I'm gonna go down on him hard.
All right, yeah, you do it.
Go to his right, so I can still have a avenue to hit past.
There's no room on his right. It's got to be to the left.
Try and use reflex attacks. I imagine that'll be good.
I have none. I just strength bitches. So I'm gonna have to go with versus AC. Shit. Okay. Well, it's gonna happen. So jarring smash. That's gonna be great sword for +3, and then 1d10 +4 is the hit.
His armor is too thick because
Alright.
he's made out of it. So yeah, not looking good. Next turn is Celine.
Yo, so can I do a like if I did a check to see? Can I do a check to see like if will or reflex would be better to attack?
Wait. Can someone do a check to see if they're undead or not?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be an Arcana check.
That'd be dope.
Celine already made an Arcana check against these guys, so someone else should do
Yeah.
it.
Anyone got a good arcana?
I think it all comes down to Arcana. I can give you more
Dude,
information if someone
mine
else
is
gets
I
a
have
check.
9.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it.
Two.
All right, George Costanza looks at the nearest one and he makes an Arcana check off of his turn. Oh, he gets a really bad roll too. No, you don't know anything about them. You just know that
for sure.
they're not great. They're not great.
They're not very good.
They're good, but it's not great that you're having to deal with them right now. They're called animated armor, by the way. That's why they're AA.
Okay, I was about to ask.
They're
that.
not alcoholics, and they're certainly not anonymous. You know exactly who they are. Okay.
I'll aim at since I can't aim at the one at the bottom right.
Yeah.
Then I'll aim at the one at the top right.
Okay. Sure.
Oh,
You
Warlock
do your
curse
curse.
it,
Yeah. Blah
and
blah
then
blah.
I'm
Critical
gonna
hit.
do,
Oh, dope.
Oh, I should be yelling. Okay. Yeah. What's the max? Here, I'll just look it up.
wait, no, I'm not doing the normal attack though. I was doing
are you doing?
dreadful word.
Okay. What does that do? So-
Dreadful
so you're a
word.
counter?
It gives me. Yeah, it's an encounter power. Yeah, and it's charisma versus will. 2d8 plus charisma modifier psychic damage. Target takes a -1 penalty to will defense until the end of your next turn.
You do 20 damage, and he is well beyond bloodied.
Dope.
Which one is this that you
His
spawned?
his armor crumples like inwards as you do it.
From my psychic attack.
From your psychic attack, it begins to crumple and become
Which one did he attack?
the top right
Like
one.
the armor gets damaged or something?
Yeah.
Crap. Alright, maybe we should bail. Because they're just fucking... If the armor's just going to destroy itself, I'm not, like...
But
No,
that's sweet XP.
Sweet XP.
we get more XP
either
here?
way,
XP is not. It's more so based around like accomplishing goals in the story than fighting.
Alright,
I'm finna go to bed soon either way.
All right, so let's
Because I've
bail.
been going to bed late.
So we should make a bail.
Okay. So it's.
We should press the switch on the way.
So it's
out.
like Fan's turn. Ganymede already did his turn, so you guys would have to. Like no
You
one,
guys
no one
say
can
bail?
really like get out while Ganymede's in the way. So you would have to
Right.
still
Yeah.
make your turns and let the armors do an
Swing
attack.
So if it's
with my static
now
shot.
that I've seen that they that armor crumpled and we've decided that we're gonna dip out, I void assumption, fade into just nothingness.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Then I'm ready to leave.
Okay. I'm just gonna delete you off the map. Hopefully,
Um,
hopefully
it's-
no,
that's
that's a bad
where it
idea.
existed.
It's my turn, right?
No, it's mine, I believe.
It's Fans, yeah.
Yeah.
I use static shock, intellect versus reflex.
Well, yeah, I
on
thought
the
you
one
just
next
went
to me.
one.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
I did.
What's the damage?
All right, that's 1d8 plus 4.
Okay, yeah, he the armor becomes really very crumpled and falls to the floor as if it was never special at all.
Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a piece of it, like a helmet or something, whatever I can carry, and I'm gonna run out the room.
Okay, yeah, you pick up the just bashed in helmet and you try to run out, but you can't because Ganymede is standing in the way.
Can I do an acrobatics minor, or I guess picking it up was a minor action?
Yeah, sure was.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand next to Ganymede and sort of be like, "Hey."
Okay, George,
move.
your turn.
Let's make sure that we don't block the
I'm
door
here.
behind, like, block Ganymede. Like, even if Ganymede moves, then there's another blockage of other people right behind Ganymede.
Okay, so gosh.
We can postpone turns so that we can all leave next turn when Ganymede moves. In order.
Well, I mean, would it be beneficial for me to go position myself over there by
Well,
you
no,
guys?
you guys can
and-
reorganize yourself within your team's turn, but like you can't save us and then do 2 turns next
Right.
time. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, Ganymede can go, and then I can go, and then whoever's behind me.
Oh
As soon as it's our
yeah.
turns.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's just because Ganymede went first and he blocked the doorway that this didn't work out so well. Yeah.
So should I hold off then?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, so
The plan right now is to evacuate, I believe.
Right, so would it be beneficial for me, you guys, if I position myself over there next to you guys, like right underneath Ganymede, and then I could staggering note that guy so he gets pushed away, so maybe he can't hit us on the next turn.
The bottom right guy, you wouldn't be able to do that because people are blocking.
No. Don't waste your attack on them. Because the other 2 on the left are going to collapse in. We have to kill the one on the bottom right.
And I don't think you
regardless.
can even attack the guy on the bottom right because the
No,
the
you can't.
block-
People are in the way.
Yeah. So you just have to come back. That's all you could do. Unless you want to hit the
Okay,
switch.
so-
You could wait. You could push the guy that's in the top left away and then run back.
Okay, yeah. How about that? How about I do that? I'll
Sounds
hit him
good.
with a staggering note, and then I'll go over there.
That relies heavily on will, and being an enchanted piece of armor, it's not easy to persuade him to do anything, let alone affect his psyche so much that he is knocked back by your words. So he is unaffected. Next.
Okay, but
oh, yeah, you can still
just
make a
for the
move.
record,
Yeah.
this is the note.
Okay. Where do you want to move? I'm just gonna move you over to the right.
underneath Ganymede.
Well,
No,
Yeah,
go
just what-
go
no,
behind.
'cause
me.
you're not-
Okay, but wait, isn't it?
Let me
Okay,
try and
behind him
aggro.
first.
Wait, I guess I wouldn't. No one should aggro over him now.
Jock, your turn, friend.
Okay, so I'm going to mark one of the one left of
No.
N.
No.
No.
Well, there's no way you have line of sight because N is like right in the way.
Okay, I have
also,
line
what's
of
what's
sight.
the range on it?
It's 5
5
close burst.
close bursts. So that implies that it actually hits everyone in an area of 5.
Starting with the corner, or for me in the middle.
For you on the edge, in whatever way that you want.
It says target one creature.
Oh, okay. Well, then why would it say close burst? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm confused. Anyways, it's within 5.
Within 5.
So I think
okay.
I could.
You could hit the top left one, but you couldn't. The other
Yeah,
one's
I'll mark him.
Okay, yeah, you mark him.
Yeah, and I have to attack, or else the mark disappears. So I'm going to use my Holy Strike, which is my
critical hit.
Which is
critical hit.
And that's for strength. Is that my ability mod?
Hit.
My
Yeah,
score.
it's always your mod. Your score
Okay,
is never
so
used.
it's okay.
Okay, so you hit for this Holy Strike.
4 versus AC.
Yeah,
Which is a
no, you got a critical hit. I don't know if you heard that
Oh.
part. I sung about it.
I did.
You did 14 damage to that piece of armor right there.
Dope.
Yeah.
And I get a radiant damage.
He's
equal-
bloodied, I should say.
Yeah, I get my flail is +2, and I get a 1d10 plus what is my strength modifier?
What?
Uh,
I already did the damage. Like,
Oh, fuck it. Never mind. We're good.
that's why he was bloodied. Okay.
Okay.
Nicole,
Then
your turn.
I will end my turn.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just head towards JD.
Okay.
I'll stay behind Ganymede.
Yeah.
And that skeleton at the bottom right is still alive, right?
It's not a skeleton.
I mean, not
Thank
skeleton,
you.
the armor, right?
Yeah, it's alive. It's bloodied,
The Alcoholics Anonymous.
which is like a weird thing to say because it's armor, but yeah, it's bloodied.
I am going to. Sorry, I'm like alt tabbing. I'm gonna do Swarming Locust on it.
Okay, Jock Daniels is right in the way. Do you want to maybe Swarming Locust on Jock Daniels?
Do it. Don't do it.
No.
I also
Can
believe that
any-
creates a swarm of locusts that would like make it hard for anyone to then leave.
How about you just end the turn?
Yeah.
I think Swarming Locust, it blinds the enemies I choose.
No, I think it creates a swarm of locusts that blinds anyone that's inside the swarm, which would include Juan and Jock Daniels, who would then be able to unable to find the way to the exit.
What does it mean when it says
What if-
when within
what
the
if-
zone, enemies grant combat damage?
What if you
advantage?
just don't do an attack?
It's Swarming Locust says each creature in the blast, so it would hit all of us right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Blast is
You know
different
what,
from a
I'll just-
burst, it's like around you. So yeah, it would hit all your friends.
I
You
guess
know,
I'll do
we
nothing.
were scared
I
about this
guess.
armor, but we've been killing it pretty well.
All right. Did you end your turn, right?
Yeah, so now it's the
Yeah,
armor's turn.
yeah.
The bottom right one attacks, I guess it attacks Juan, just because why not? Juan hasn't gotten
I mean,
attacks.
yeah, we definitely could kill the armor.
11 versus AC. I don't think that hits. I don't think that hits.
No.
The top left one is unable to move very far, but it moves up towards the middle of the room, and likewise the bottom right one moves up towards the middle of the room. The top left one again casts an arcane blast. He's got his eyes focused on George Costanza. but it misses. George is too fast on his feet, and the bottom right one now attacks Juan from behind because he's the closest, and that one hits.
Haha,
It
sucker.
does 1d4 plus 6.
I marked it. And
It does
takes
9
5
damage to you. Oh, and it takes 5 damage? Alright, it takes 5
Yeah.
damage.
Because I marked that bitch.
Yeah,
And it
nice.
didn't attack me. Yeah.
Sorry, how much damage? 5 damage?
5, because it's 3 plus my charisma
Okay,
mod,
cool.
which is 2.
Alright, and that, yeah, so now it's Ganymede's turn.
I leave the room.
You leave the room.
Yes.
Yeah, you leave the room. That's what happens. You leave the room. Juan's turn. Or you guys can go in whatever order you want. I don't care.
We all leave the room. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Okay, Fan can get out safely. George gets out safely. Nicole gets out safely. Jock Daniels.
I appear kind of in the hallway, but then walk out of the room.
You walk out of the room. Jock Daniels gets an opportunity attack on him as he leaves. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, it hits for 1d8.
Holy hell.
1 damage. It hits for 1 damage.
Dope.
He tickles you as you walk out, and you go hee.
Haha, I'm giggling.
Same thing happens to Juan when he tries to move away from the armor. He spurs an opportunity attack, which misses terribly. It's embarrassing. You guys leave the dungeon, and you look back as you leave, and you notice that the suits of armor stop at the door, and they do not follow you any further. And you're past you look behind you, and you've traveled through the mountains, and standing in front of you is the beautiful and luscious Hall of Life, Vivat Halas.
Cream.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a good place to stop our adventure for now.
I think so.
Yeah,
Dope.
I haven't been looking at my stream. I don't know if there's anyone other than us watching, but if there is, thank you so much for tuning in. You've been great. All right.